It's time for the final round of the 2022 WRC season, and there's a little bit of everything. Something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue? Well, let's have a bit of a discussion about what's happening in the finale. Whilst all three top flight titles, drivers, co-drivers, and teams have all been wrapped up, Carlo Ferrari, Jona Haltonen, and Toyota triple, there's still quite a lot to play for. Who's going to get the win in the WRC's first rally in Japan since 2010? I believe it's the first time rally in Japan is being held on the main island of Honshu. It's being held right near Toyota City. It's the first time it's being held as a tarmac event. It used to be based up in Hokkaido as a gravel event, the kind of stage you see in Richard Burns Rally. It's a reduced Rally 1 field this time. We've only got the two Pumas. We've got the three Hyundais with Danny Sordo doing the running, and the 4 Toyotas, which, well, means we've got 9 Rally 1 entries fees. So Rally 2 is guaranteed points, basically. And there are some bits that are new as well as there being a sign-off for Oid Tanak's chapter with Hyundai. Craig Breen has a new co-driver alongside him in James Fulton, and the same is true for Sebastian Ogier. Vincent Londe, who was Pierre Louis-Roubaix's co-driver, is now sitting alongside him. Perhaps a big discussion, though, is what's going to happen in WRC2. Kaito Kajtanovic and Emil Lindholm are both battling out for the title, and if neither of them are able to get the win this weekend, I think the actual permutations are top 4 for Kaito and top 6 for Emil. Then it's Andreas Mikkelsen's. But you look at the list of who we've got in Rally 2s here, and that is a bumper list. You probably weren't expecting that for the same kind of flyaway, especially if you look at what was happening in the likes of Kenya or New Zealand. Tamer Sunnen's out there for Hyundai. Gregoire Munster's out there. Bruno Bellaccia, Sean Johnston, Zaldivar. Heikki Kovalainen makes his WRC debut behind the wheel of a Fabia R5. In a real kind of throwback, Toshi Arai is competing in a Citroen C3 Rally 2, personally entered. Luca Neer is making another appearance. Eamon Boland's making an appearance. And outside of that, you've got a lot of national ones as well. Hiroki Arai is making a return as well. His co-driver for this rally, none other than Ilka Minor. That's a name that's a bit of a blast from the past as well. Got Toshi Arai in one, and then in the other Arai car you got Ilka Minor. You've got some GR Yaris's. Got GR86, GT86 enters as well, an R2 Peugeot, Toyota Vitz 3RS, which is, I guess, another kind of Yaris. That's entered towards a Rally 5 or R1 category. And at the bottom of the list, a list of 36 cars. I think it's 34 because we've got the 2 course cars. We have Taisuke Ohara, and if I mispronounce that, I'm sorry, in a Daihatsu Copen. Toyota's most represented car manufacturer in this. I think that's probably the first time in the season that we're saying that. With 10, and then Skoda, Hyundai, both on 7. The Blue Oval has 4. Which is surprising that it's like the 4th most popular make. And in terms of the actual stages, they are quite a marathon. With the exception of the Thursday evening stage, you're looking at 20 plus kilometers for quite a lot of these tests. And the final leg is a 70 kilometer leg. It's 132 on the Friday, 80 on the Saturday, and then 70 on the Sunday. Power stage Asahi Kugan 2. Now, what they're saying is a lot of these stages have got different tricks up their sleeves. There's one where you got a tunnel that's about the width of the car, so you need to get it absolutely inch perfect. There's also the chance there could be rain. Gus Greensmith described it as like Corsica, but even more extreme. More kind of corners per kilometre than Corsica, the famous rally of 10,000 turns. And the other thing that he's pointed out is it's actually, the way he's described it as a survival rally, the first tarmac survival rally WRC has, a bit like Kenya is a survival rally. Because he says if you finish, you're going to get good points. There are some stages where the storm drains on the side of the road are wide enough that you could get a tyre in there, and whether that happens, you're stuck. On the outside, you've got the barriers. Sometimes on the inside, you'll have a wall or a cliff face or something like that. It's all about threading the needle and getting everything absolutely right. So expect to see some drivers push and potentially get it wrong. If you're like Seb Ogier, whose team boss is Jari Martti, you're going to want to try and get a win for Toyota here, and not spirit off the road. Because it took 3 attempts for Volkswagen to win at home when they were dominating with the Polo. And that was because the likes of Latvala and Ogier, well, they kept going off the road. Toyota won't want that for their first home event, especially after what, this is the 3rd time it's appeared on the calendar in its current form. But of course the first time it's actually being competed on. The 4th year in a row we were supposed to have a Rally Turkey. So, not Rally Turkey, sorry. Rally Japan, apparently. Anyways, let me know your thoughts, your predictions, your comments down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.